The first service was held in La Union. That's the closest town to the site of the accident. The team were travelling to compete in the final of the Copa Sudamericana. Investigations later revealed the plane had run out of fuel and was overloaded. A memorial plaque was also unveiled in the town square. Meanwhile, in CHAPECO, a separate and more festive ceremony was held just after midnight to coincide with the exact time of the crash. The families are still mourning, the wounds healing, but football in the small southern city of Brazil goes on, as Daniel Schweimler reports.
Even before the plane crash which nearly wiped it out, Chapecoense's story was a remarkable one, touching hearts around the world. The modest team from the small city of Chapecoense in southern Brazil rose to the country's top division and reached the final of the regional club competition, the Sudamericana Cup. It was on the way to play the first leg of that final against Atlético Nacional of Medellin that tragedy struck. As Brazil, as Chapecoense, as the families mourned, the club fought back, inspired by the 3 players who survived, in memory of the 19 who died. Another of the survivors was Chapecoense journalist Rafael Heinzel, who 2 months after the crash, back at work, spoke to Al Jazeera.
I believe it's a rite of passage from mourning to rebirth. It's obvious we won't forget anyone who lost their lives, but we need to move on. The football players liked to win, to fight and to win. I'm sure it'll be a very emotional game. Everyone will cry.
It was, and they did, in a 2-2 draw with Brazilian champions Palmeiras, the last side Chapecoense had played before the accident. The team, now made up of players sold cheaply or loaned from other clubs, survived in Brazil's first division and won the state championship. Goalkeeper Jackson Folman, who lost a leg in the crash, now works for the club administration. The 2 other surviving players, Neto and Alan Rochelle, are hoping to soon return to action.
After such an experience, we learn to appreciate life differently. We start to celebrate life more often. We don't know what will happen in 15 minutes, so I am enjoying my life in the best way possible.
But a cloud still hangs over Chapecoense. An investigation into why the Bolivian-owned charter plane crashed just short of its destination is still underway. The families are contesting a compensation offer of $200,000 per player. Chapecoense have come to symbolise many of the things fans love about football, not just in Brazil, but around the world. Surviving and thriving against the odds, playing football in the face of adversity. Daniel Schweimler, Al Jazeera.